Hello, 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 and welcome to This Is Me Attitude Podcast. With me, your one and only host, Rachel, a 20-year-old something girl, just trying to figure this crazy life out and bringing you along the way and on the adventure. Today, we're talking all about gratitude. That's right. How you can be thankful, how I'm thankful for different things, and how one book has made me think about gratitude in a completely different way, and how I am so grateful for every little thing in life, and how being grateful for things in life really changes your perspective on things and how it's changed mine. And of course, like every other episode, we're going to break it down into 3 simple steps that I do in talking about this awesome book. So let's dive right in. Alrighty, let's get into the awesome part of this episode. So number 1 is I list out at least 10 things I'm grateful for every single morning since I've read this book. And that book is called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, I believe is how you pronounce the last name. If you are into thinking about being more grateful and into mindset work and into personal development growth, I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. I found it through the Free Life Movement, which is the other business that I just joined. If you want more info on that, go check out my Instagram because I'm not going to really talk about it here. But this book, oh my goodness, that is the first thing that it has you do, and in the book it has different steps for each day, and it's like a 26-day thing, I think. I'm in the middle of it, so I don't remember how many days there are, but again, highly, highly recommend this book. So going back to my number 1 is list out at least 10 things a day that I am grateful for. Number 2 is I'm not always positive. Nobody is 100% always positive, but what I do when I catch myself being negative is I just acknowledge that I had a negative thought, and if I can try to flip it right away into a positive, I do, but if I can't, then I just move past it. I don't try to sit in the negative part. And number 3 is I pray to God about the things I've learned through gratitude, or I talk to others about it. And the other thing I wanted to mention about faith is, yes, I believe in God, and yes, I know that not everyone does. And when you're talking about gratitude and if you read the book, The Magic, it talks about the universe. I personally believe that when people talk about the universe, that's how I put God into it, is because I believe that He created the universe. So that's everybody's own opinion in that aspect. So I just wanted to make that a little bit more clear about how I think about things. But to go back into number 1, when I say I list out 10 things every morning, I legit write it out in my book, 10 things every morning. And these 10 things have changed a little bit since I made the episode about my morning routine, which is totally normal for your morning routine to change. We're human, we change, we evolve, on and on and on. So with that, I start out with it saying that I am extremely blessed to have blank because blank. So I am extremely blessed to have this book because it has shown me so much about gratitude. And it very much helps to have a because then it really makes you think of why you are writing down what you're grateful for. So for number 2, like I said before, about trying to switch not complaining into something positive, how I do this and why I've noticed it's helped is it talks about it in the book again, that we complain a lot more as the human race altogether than what we even realize. And the more that you acknowledge that you just complained or you just thought something that wasn't positive, the more that you're automatically going to change it into something positive, because if you're an overall positive person, like I am for the most part, you want to have it be more positive. Hopefully that makes sense. And number 3 is I have grown up and have always believed in God and believe that praying to Him helps a lot, and just to talk to Him helps a lot, and to talk to other people. And when you're learning something new, especially, I found, tell people about it. You never know who it's going to help. You never know what perspective they're going to have on things. Each and every person has their own perspective. So that's my 3 steps. That's my talk about gratitude and how it works into my faith and into my life. And I hope this episode was very helpful. We did it! We did another episode of This Is Me Attitude Podcast. I don't know why I'm singing like that, but I'm just super excited. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen to me and what I have to say. I would love to connect with you over on Instagram at Rachel Fun Hills, or the podcast has its own profile, and that is at This Is Me Attitude Podcast. And let me know what you think about this episode. Until next time, have a fabulous rest of your day.